Hello, I am Lawrence Skuvanek, President of Texas Tech University. It is my pleasure to welcome each of you to this, the December 2020 virtual commencement of Texas Tech University. Would you please join me for our national anthem performed by faculty members from the Texas Tech University School of Music.
Oh, say, can you see? What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, where so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare of bursting in air gave proof through the night that the flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Today is a very special day. This day represents a culmination of an incredible amount of work, determination, and sacrifice by you, the graduates, but also your family and those who've supported you. Although our traditional commencement ceremony was not possible for all graduates, I hope that as everyone watches this virtual commencement ceremony, you feel a great sense of celebration and pride in the accomplishments of the class of December 2020. This unprecedented period in history provides us with a valuable lesson on just how quickly our life circumstances can change. Graduates, you'll have a unique story to tell about the challenges you faced in completing your college degree. The way you have responded to these challenges is more important, more defining, more lasting than the circumstances you have confronted. The traits of grit and determination of Red Raiders have been so evident as we've responded to this pandemic. It's in our DNA as Red Raiders to roll up our sleeves and go to work and face our challenges head on, and that's what you have done. Your time at Texas Tech has prepared you for this moment and for your future. For some of you, graduation represents another step in your academic journey, and for others, the beginning of a completely new chapter of your life. The pathway to this moment has presented obstacles: academic, personal, financial, and the special circumstances of the pandemic. But you overcame those obstacles, and today we celebrate your spirit and perseverance. And now it is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Ted Mitchell, Chancellor of the Texas Tech University System.
From the Texas Tech University System, welcome to graduation. I realize this is very different than what we're all used to with traditional graduation ceremonies, but in fact, today you're making history. And if you think about it for just a minute, all of the degrees that you're getting now are representations of your ability to solve problems. And in this particular environment, this is a perfect example of what that means. Finding yourself with a challenge, looking for an opportunity related to that challenge, and then making the best of it. So those of you that are graduating today, think about this for just a moment. This is not the first challenge that we've faced as a nation. Look at your parents. Most of your parents would have lived through things like the Cuban Missile Crisis, the assassination of a president, the assassination of Martin Luther King. In the 70s, they would have lived through things like the Watergate crisis, the Arab oil embargo, the Iranian hostage situation. In the 80s, they would have been around during the collapse of the Soviet Union and the falling of the Berlin Wall. And most of you then were born by the time that we had to face things like the Y2K bug, the 2000 dot-com bubble burst with the economy really tanking at that time. And then, of course, there was September 11th. Your parents and you have lived through either one or even two wars in Iraq. The point with all of this is that as a nation and as a people, we've had to deal with crisis time and again and again. But I want you to remember something. Think back on your own childhood. Think back on what your parents did for you. During any of these times of crisis, what your families would do, what your parents would do, is they would still get up every morning, they'd fix you breakfast with a smile, they would get you ready for school, they would go to work, they would save money to prepare for your future. So here you are today. You're now receiving degrees that will allow you to do things that very few people in society can do. The educations that you've received and the degrees that you're being awarded today are representative of your ability to face challenges, overcome them, and not just survive, but thrive. So, as part of this historical, virtual graduation ceremony, I would ask that you reflect for just a few minutes about the challenges that in your lifetime we have faced as a nation, about the challenges that your parents faced. And as you look forward, think about the things you can do to make this world a better place for those that will come after you, including someday your own children. Just remember always to strive for honor. And now it's my great privilege to introduce Chairman Christopher Huckabee, a graduate of Texas Tech University, and he will bring you a welcome on behalf of our Board of Regents.
Thank you, Chancellor Mitchell. On behalf of the Texas Tech University System Board of Regents, welcome to virtual graduation, and congratulations to the parents, family members, and friends who join us today. This is a time of celebration, not only for each graduate, but also for our faculty who've invested themselves in each of our graduates this year. As a Texas Tech alum and fellow Red Raider, I pay tribute to those of you who will receive your diplomas today. The fact that you have reached this milestone is a sign of your commitment and dedication. You earned this degree through hard work and determination. We congratulate you. I know this is a bittersweet moment. You pushed through the obstacles and you made it to this point. Well done. I'm sure many of you are already thinking fondly of the memories you created as a student at Texas Tech. As for some of those memories, I have advice. Sometimes what happened in Lubbock just needs to stay in Lubbock. I know that many of you are excited for this day so you can depart to that new job, the new city, or that next big adventure. But the longer you're away from Texas Tech, the more you will realize it's those little things that make being a Red Raider so special. You will come to realize the special traditions that hold all Red Raiders together and make us in many respects a family. Someday you'll be in a faraway city and you'll notice a double T on the car in front of you, or you'll see someone proudly wearing a Texas Tech shirt. You'll feel an instant urge to get your guns up high. Again, a bit of advice. That guns up thing in the airport security line does not always work, as our friends at TSA just don't seem to understand. So be careful with that one. Even when you aren't wearing red and black on the outside, I hope that you will always have it in your heart. Regardless of what you do, I am confident that you will become part of another tradition at Texas Tech. Graduates who've become leaders in their families and their communities. Maybe you'll go on to become rich and famous. Maybe you'll lead corporations, states, or even our nation. Regardless of where your career path leads, try to live by the words of the Matador song. Strive for honor evermore. If you do that, you will always find success. To all graduates today, congratulations. Please keep in touch. You are always welcome here. And as always, God bless Texas Tech.
Thank you, Chairman Huckabee. It is now my pleasure to introduce today's commencement speaker, Mark Bass. Mark Bass is a financial planner with Pennington Bass Associates in Lubbock, which is entrusted with more than $420 million of client assets. Mark received his Bachelor's of Business Administration degree in accounting from Texas Tech. He also holds a bachelor's degree in economics from Baylor University. He has been recognized nationally for his work as a financial planner, including being named by Money Magazine as one of the top 200 financial planners in the United States in 1987 and one of the top 400 financial advisors in the country by Financial Times in 2015. Mark has lectured numerous times throughout his career at universities and colleges and professional and civic groups, and has been sought out for his expert opinion by USA, Kiplinger's Personal Finance, Money Magazine, and the Wall Street Journal. In 2002, he was appointed by Congress as one of the 200 delegates to the Bipartisan National Summit on Retirement Savings. An active contributor to the Lubbock community, Mark is a board member and treasurer of the Lubbock Entertainment and Performing Arts Association, which is developing the Buddy Holly Hall of Performing Arts and Sciences. He's also a board member of the Lubbock Downtown Development Corporation. He previously served on the boards of the Lubbock Symphony Orchestra and the South Plains Food Bank, and he is a member of Second Baptist Church, where he has served in numerous leadership roles. Ladies and gentlemen, your commencement speaker, Mr. Mark Bass.
Thank you, President Skruvanek, and thanks for all you do. I join you and Chancellor Mitchell and the Board of Regents in celebrating those of you watching this who are the December 2020 graduates of Texas Tech University. Congratulations! I bet when you started your academic journey, you didn't think your commencement would look like this. It certainly is emblematic of this year. All of us have had to learn and adapt during this pandemic, or as my business partner Jennifer refers to it, this pandemic. While we miss gathering together for this ceremony, listening to the strains of pomp and circumstance, and singing the Matador song, there is a bright side. For example, you can pause this whenever you want to get a snack or a beverage, or maybe take the sheets out of the washer, throw them in the dryer. You can rewind this if you hear something inspiring or hear something irrelevant, as in, wow, did he really say that? Or you can just fast forward to the end and pick up your virtual diploma. Like pausing this video, I do hope you pause to reflect on your time at Texas Tech. I hope you savor your well-deserved accolades for your achievement. That reflection may include moments of joy and personal accomplishments, as well as participation in Tech's time-honored traditions such as the Carol of Lights or the masked rider running the field. I love those. That reflection also includes moments of challenge, disappointment, sadness, academically, relationally, culturally. It's healthy to reflect on those moments as well. What did you learn? If you're like me, there probably are some mistakes that you don't want to repeat. Like the time I had to make a 95 on a final to make a C in New Testament at Baylor. Bringing home a D to my Baptist parents would not be the homecoming any of us wanted. I made a 97, but only by knowing every step of St. Paul's missionary journeys, what he had for breakfast, and where he slept. Gratefully, I didn't have any similar experiences in my classes at Texas Tech. There are some life lessons I don't want to repeat, and you may feel the same. And the way we can avoid repeating those lessons is learning from them. The motivational speaker, Dennis Waitley, said, "Failure should be our teacher, not our undertaker. Failure is delay, not defeat." So first, I suggest you pause and reflect and learn. And don't be afraid to try something new, like giving a commencement address. When you learned to walk, you didn't do it on the first try. Nobody shamed you for not walking right away. In fact, most likely you were encouraged and cheered on for trying again and again. Hopefully you have others encouraging you today, but you can encourage and cheer yourself. As has been said, you're in charge of your own happiness. Set your sights on your own happiness, your own dreams, not someone else's idea of your happiness or dreams. Each one of us has the innate ability to make decisions that enhance our life. Some people refer to it as a gut feeling, or your inner voice, or your intuition. We all have that inner GPS. Look in the mirror. You can't lie to yourself looking into your own eyes. The example of others and the words of a mentor or spiritual leader can be impactful, even life-changing, but filter them through your inner GPS. So secondly, listen with your heart. Let it guide you. This year has been one of divisiveness, one more than anything I've ever seen, politically, relationally, culturally, and it seems that divisiveness is rooted in a lack of understanding or even the desire to understand. Stephen Covey said, "Seek first to understand, then to be understood." Politically, you may be red or blue, or maybe purple, a colorful mix of the two. I submit to you that if your first reaction to someone who differs from you politically, or racially or religiously for that matter, is to denigrate them or demonize them or to state that their world would be better if they changed, I assure you that the world won't get better. The Franciscan priest Richard Rohr refers to this as dualistic thinking. It's when I choose or prefer one side or perspective and call the other side wrong or untrue. Or it's the practice of comparative thinking which causes us to make assumptions about someone. You can tell by watching this that I am an older, white male, so that may set in motion certain assumptions you have about me. Let's add to those assumptions. I've achieved some degree of success professionally. I'm also Christian and heterosexual. Now, before you jump to too many conclusions, here are some other things. Fortunately, I grew up in a home where my parents generally sought to understand. Now, I'll be quick to say that every family is dysfunctional to some degree, and so was and is mine. But my folks modeled the idea of service and sought to learn from people different from us. I can have lunch with my cousin Carol, who is more a sister than a cousin, and my older son Grayson, and we represent the three monotheistic religions. Carol is Jewish, Grayson is Muslim, and I am Christian. And we get along, and we love and respect each other. Seems like the world could do the same. In the 1960s, when a young Dr. M.A.K. Lodi began teaching in the Texas Tech College of Engineering, his family and friends did not have a place to celebrate Eid, the feast that marks the end of the holy month of Ramadan. So my parents opened our home so they could do so. Now, I don't believe you have to be Christian to exhibit Christ-like characteristics, but Christ was the model in our home, and opening our home to our Muslim friends was the Christ-like thing to do. The poet George Eliot said, "What do we live for if it is not to make life less difficult for each other?" To me, that doesn't just apply to folks who are like you, but also to folks who are not like you, and not just to folks that look or believe like you, but to those who are different from you. Inclusion and exclusion are both taught and learned characteristics. Let's choose what improves the world. So start by looking at yourself. Seek to understand. Now, as a financial planner, I can't pass up this chance to offer some advice to you. We often tell our clients to give away 10% of their income, save or invest 10%, and live and pay taxes with the other 80%. In today's consumer-driven world, that can be a challenge. But if you can live with those parameters, you'll experience the joy of giving that helps others, the satisfaction of providing for your needs and even some of your wants, and you'll never outlive your money. Since the inception of the nationally recognized personal financial planning program at Texas Tech, Bill Gustafson has been the spirit and heart of that program. He's often stated, financial planning is easy. If you don't like where you are financially, then either decrease your expenses or increase your income, or both. Now, I recognize that may be an oversimplification, but not much. So be a good steward of your financial resources. Save your money. My grandfather was a cotton farmer about 75 miles north of Lubbock near Tulia in Swisher County. Pappy's formal education ended in the 3rd or 4th grade. Like many families around 1910, he was needed to work in the fields. He was a tenant farmer for many years. My mom said they moved every year to wherever he could find work. He eventually was able to buy his own place. As teenagers, sometimes in the summer, we worked on the farm. Well, we called it work. I'm sure Pappy was hoping we didn't tear it up or break something or hurt him or ourselves. My Aunt Opal, who is 98 years young and our favorite World War II veteran, said he learned to read just enough to get by and to sign his name. She said that honor and integrity were hallmarks of his life. He didn't need a contract to transact his business because his word and his handshake were his bond. Now granted, a world without agreements and contracts isn't feasible. Besides, our tech law grads would be without jobs. But those documents don't mean much if they're not backed by honor-based actions. So I encourage you to strive to learn from your successes and failures. Strive for happiness. Strive for understanding. Strive to be a good steward. And strive for honor evermore. Long live the Matadors.
Thank you, Mark. It is my pleasure to introduce our student speakers. We asked these students what it meant to them to graduate from Texas Tech and to share those impressions with us. Our graduate speaker is Melinda Laurie Anderson Guerrero, graduating with a Doctor of Philosophy in Interior Environmental Design, and our undergraduate speaker is David Isaiah Rivero, graduating with a Bachelor of Business Administration in Finance with honors from the Honors College.
Hi, fellow Red Raiders. I'd like to congratulate you on the completion of your degree. Some of you may be able to relate to this, but when I was coming to Texas Tech, I felt like a non-traditional student. I was returning to academia after 13 years of working in the industry, and I would be studying, working, and raising a family simultaneously. But once I got to Texas Tech, I realized that graduate students come from all different backgrounds, cultures, and experiences. It made me question what really is a traditional student anymore. Texas Tech provides resources that makes it possible for graduate students of all different backgrounds, such as scholarships, fellowships, and other resources. I know I've benefited from the Urbanofsky Fellowship. I've also seen it impact research. I have been able to participate in the Coalition of Natural Learning, which is a multidisciplinary effort across campus. And I know there are many other efforts similar to it across campus. But I've been able to see researchers from various backgrounds and disciplines work together to conduct research. The biggest takeaway that I will bring with me from my doctoral studies is the beauty in connecting research and community outreach. I've been able to see empirical evidence be directly applied in the community and see how it positively impacts people. I am excited to see us spread throughout the world and impact it with our contributions, whether that's in research, working professionally, or community engagement. And remember, from here, it's possible.
Hey Red Raiders, my name is David Rivero. I'm a fellow graduate studying finance and political science from Lovington, New Mexico, and it's an honor to have the opportunity to share this milestone with my fellow December graduates. Yes, 2020 has been a year full of unprecedented crises, but to me, the year 2020 is the year of fearless champions. In the heat of challenge and adversity, we've conquered a lot more than expected, and as a society, we're really good at remembering the things that go wrong and not necessarily when we get it right. But if there's one thing I've learned from Ferris Bueller it's life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it. 2020 gave us a chance to slow down our incredibly fast-paced lives, to reflect on the priorities that are important to each of us. I was asked what graduating from Texas Tech University means to me, and the remarkable aspect of graduating from this great university means very different things to each of us. But in the end, I think there are some aspects that are shared by all Red Raiders, and that's our love for our people and our shared experiences. Now you're probably thinking, well, David, you can find that at a lot of universities, and you're probably right. But over the years, we've come together to make Lubbock our home. I chose Texas Tech University because of the academic atmosphere that cultivates our curiosities, the diverse student body, its unique clubs and organizations, and our beautiful campus. And throughout my time as student body president, I had an opportunity to experience all of that and more. I got to learn from each of my classmates on what it means to be a Red Raider, and it's the little things that bring us together, the common experiences. Maybe it's the game days, hot or cold, rain or shine with fellow Red Raiders, the carol of lights, pictures with the wrapped Will Rogers statue, the Going Band, saddle tramps, hiding tortillas before coming into the Jones, joining one of our over 500 clubs and organizations, studying abroad, intramurals, penny pints, 2 a.m. late night runs to Sam's West, Whataburger, or Raider Burrito, trying to avoid parking services, being in the Honors College, that feeling of success after finally passing dynamics, thermo, bio with Dini, or financial statements with Mark Moore, to celebrating our peers' hard work and accomplishments like our national title-winning meat judging team, Palm Squad, and Chess Club, and sometimes maybe going a little overboard after a Final Four win. But it's definitely not having to act and pretend as if you're on the phone while you walk through the free speech area on SGA election days so you won't be bombarded with campaign information or the daily tech announcement emails. Now, it may seem like I named just a lot of random things, but in the end, it's each of these experiences that truly represent the full fabric of our university and the diversity of our over 40,000 person student body. We take care of one another and lift each other up. It's simply what we do. Professors become mentors, and strangers become allies. The people you meet along the way become lifelong friends. We fight in our own battles, but share in our collective victories. We know that you can't teach passion, but the culture and traditions tech has instilled in each of us are what makes us a community. A college degree represents years of hard work, many late nights, tremendous sacrifices, and a Chimmy's marg or two along the way. But more importantly, it's academic and personal growth. On the other hand, for the class of 2020, a college degree represents our ability to flourish even through life-changing adversities that were brought on by the pandemic. I've always been told, when you know who you are, you know what to do. In the class of 2020, we know who we are. We're Red Raiders. Each of us have our own individual experiences, but let us remember, as we enter into this new season of life, to strive to be a person of character, integrity, and always going that extra mile when needed, because that's what being a Red Raider is all about. To the administrators, faculty, and staff who have challenged us to lead, learn, and grow, thank you. And to our parents and family, we love you. To my family, this one's for you. As we end our ceremony and log off our computers, turn off our televisions, or travel back to our collective spaces, I implore each of us to revel in our success and accomplishments and truly take into account this momentous occasion. A virtual ceremony doesn't diminish the importance of our accomplishments. Rather, it makes it that much more unique and worthwhile. Wishing you and your family health and safety in the new year, remember to not only take care of your loved ones and those who are in your communities, but to also take care of yourself. Congratulations, class of 2020, and as always, Rackham Tech.
Thank you, Melinda and David. It is my pleasure to introduce the Provost of Texas Tech University, Dr. Michael Gallion.
Thank you, President Skubanek. Degrees are awarded to those who have successfully completed all requirements established by the university and the faculties of their colleges and department. President Skubanek, the candidates are recommended to you for the conferring of their respective degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of Texas Tech University, I confer upon each of you the degree for which the Provost has recommended you. You may now turn your tassels to the left. Also at this time, those who have the official Texas Tech Alumni Association class ring may turn their rings outward. Congratulations.
We will now proceed with the recognition of individual graduates.
Good morning, my name is Tim Dodd and I'm the Dean of the College of Human Sciences. You've worked hard for this success and I know you have sacrificed much to reach this goal. Congratulations and well done. You've especially shown a level of resilience and determination to carry on through a rapidly changing world. This is a notable achievement. When you first set out on this journey, your destination may have seemed a long way off, but you're now there and this is a milestone to celebrate. As well as taking time to celebrate your success, I hope you will also be thankful to your family, friends, faculty and staff who have supported you through the various ways through this journey. Be proud of your achievement and be grateful to those who have cheered for you and encouraged you. This fall, I wanted to speak to you from the backyard of our Human Sciences building. This is a space known as the Dean's Courtyard. It is a place where people gather to socialise, but also to sit quietly on their own, to eat lunch or enjoy being outside. This space is also important because, as you will see behind me, it contains 3 structures that I believe tell an important story for you to reflect upon as you leave your college years and enter the next stages of your lives. These structures tell extraordinary stories. Images of them have an equally powerful capacity to evoke feelings and inspire action. These structures are particularly relevant today as you formally graduate and celebrate your success. The first is a small building there in the distance. This building is known as a Human Sciences Cottage. It was one of the first buildings on the Texas Tech campus and is where our college established its roots. I'm proud that it is one of the original academic areas at Texas Tech. The faculty and students who taught and learned in the cottage have a long history of overcoming many obstacles, including the Great Depression, the Dust Bowl years, World War II, and also a changing economic and social landscape, which would eventually become known as the discipline of human sciences. The history and perseverance of these people and this place has made it possible for us to thrive and become one of the largest and most well-respected College of Human Sciences in the nation. The second structure I want to highlight in this space is the Child Development Research Centre Playground. In this outdoor place, small children and adults alike can explore and learn together. The children who gather here develop physical, social, and cognitive skills in a safe, well-managed environment. The students who work and observe here learn how to teach, to guide, and to lead, and researchers can actively study human development theories in action. The third structure I want to talk about is the sculpture right behind me, which was completed by Glenna Goodacre in 2001. She passed away recently at the age of 80 and was a Lubbock native whose mother was a graduate of our college. Ms. Goodacre is widely recognised as one of the most celebrated American sculptors, and we are indeed fortunate to have 2 of her works installed around our building. This particular sculpture is called the Irish Madonna, and it pays homage to the families who survived the Irish potato famine. It symbolises both resiliency to overcome struggles and also the need to care for and help those around us. Our college embodies that spirit, one that I'm proud to be part of and one that I hope you'll also adopt moving forward. As you move to a new stage of your life, I hope that you will reflect on these structures. Remember, hard times will come. We have them now. For the Irish, it was a potato famine. For our predecessors here on campus, it was a depression, world wars, and a rapidly changing world. For you and your fellow graduates, it is a pandemic that has created a level of disruption not seen for decades. But I want you to remember, what came from these challenges were people who strengthened and enhanced the fabric of our society. Survivors of famine, conflict, and economic ruin, many of whom you and your families are connected to, helped forge much of the settlement all across the United States. Those who survived the Depression and World War II became known as the greatest generation. Your generation's story will include COVID-19, and you should take pride in how you have overcome this challenge by completing your education and bringing a full heart to helping your community to survive and to thrive. As you enter the new year, I encourage you to look for opportunities to improve and enhance the organisations, businesses, families, children and others whose lives you touch. I am confident that with your education and experiences you brought to the college and have gained since being here, you will successfully navigate both personal and professional challenges and make a difference in your part of the world. Congratulations. I'm proud to introduce the student speaker for the College of Human Sciences, Fleta Fernandez.
One of the most beautiful things about Texas Tech is its history. Deeply rooted in tradition, from the sound of the victory bells to the chant of the fight song during football games. This school pride is what drew me to Raiderland. The past 4 years of me being a Tech helped me bloom into the individual that I am today. Just a week ago, I turned in my last online final, and it feels almost surreal to say that I'm graduating, because it feels like I attended my orientation just yesterday. What we are achieving as graduates is something we've been looking forward to since the day we got into college. And it's quite surprising and almost unbelievable that the day is here. This is the part where we turn a new leaf and move on to the next chapter of our lives. I am honored to say that I graduated from Texas Tech, and I wear my scarlet and black with pride, no matter where I am. And I know that I've had the best education this university had to offer. This place did make me feel alienated because I felt like I was at home, someplace I belonged. Some of the best memories with my close friends were made in this very place. Going from a student to an alumnus of this wonderful institution makes me very bittersweet, but I will always show up my Red Raider pride no matter where I am. I will always stand by the human sciences motto to improve and enhance the human condition and to strive for honor evermore. Thank you.
We know that this year has been full of challenges, but we are so proud of each and every one of you for pushing through the finish line. Congratulations, class of 2020. You did it. Guns up.
Congratulations, graduates. It's become abundantly clear in the past few months that our communities need more people serving people. So to you, thank you very much and look forward to a bright future. Congrats.
Hi, I'm Dr. Deborah Fowler, a professor in the Department of Hospitality and Retail Management. I want to congratulate all of our fall graduates. We know you are well prepared to achieve your goals, and we are so proud of your achievement, particularly in this difficult time. We look forward to hearing from you in the future and learning all about your future success. On behalf of all the faculty, we wish you well and are proud of you as graduates of Texas Tech. Go Red Raiders.
Congratulations, December 2020 graduates. You have made it. In the past 12 months, you have been through a lot. I wish you all the cheerful and bright future.
Congratulations, class of 2020. We're so looking forward to all that you're going to accomplish. It's time to get out there and do what you're dreaming of. Congratulations.
Congratulations, PFP graduates. Hey, I just wanted to take a quick second to tell you how proud I am of all you've accomplished over the time that you've been at Texas Tech, especially considering the adversity that you faced in the last year. Now the world's in front of you, you have so much to look forward to in your professional careers, and we hope that you go out and use your degree from Texas Tech University at its highest level. Always know that you can come back to us for anything, and we hope to see you around campus again soon. Congratulations again, and wreck 'em.
Congratulations, class of 2020. Despite a challenging year, you did it. You made it across the finish line. And for that, I am incredibly proud of you. I wish you the very best on your continued journey towards success. Congrats again.
To the graduates in the class of 2020 in the College of Human Sciences, we're so proud of your accomplishments. Congratulations on your successes. We wish you the very best, and we can't wait to see what you will accomplish. Wreck 'em.
Congratulations, class of 2020. We're so proud of your accomplishments, and we can't wait for you to get back to Texas Tech next year as alumni. Wreck 'em.
Congratulations, class of 2020. You have made it to the end of a fantastic chapter in your lives. I have no doubt that you will continue on starting your new chapters and make Texas Tech proud. Congratulations.
On behalf of the faculty and staff in the Department of Human Development and Family Studies, congratulations on successfully completing your degree. Graduation is always something to celebrate, but to do so during a pandemic is quite an accomplishment. You are the class of 2020 and will ever be associated with amazing grit and resilience. Well done.
Congratulations, class of 2020. I'm sure this last year was not what you had expected, but you have all risen to the occasion and persevered. I am so proud of all that you have done to get here and hope that you will take all that you have learned to give back and support the communities around you. I wish you the best on all your future endeavors. Reckham.
I just want to congratulate the fall 2020 graduation class. I know this isn't exactly how you planned your last year to be, but you met the challenges. You're going to graduate, and I know you're going to do great things out there in the world. Once again, congratulations. Stay safe and go Tech.
Congratulations, class 2020. I am very proud of each one of you that you made it through of your educations from Texas Tech University. I hope every one of you have a bright future ahead of you, and I would like to say you made it through, and congratulations.
Congratulations, December graduates. All of your hard work has paid off, and now you have the chance to show the world what Red Raiders are made of. We can't wait to hear about how you are changing the world while carrying out our mission of improving and enhancing the human condition. Go Tech.
Congratulations to the class of 2020 from the College of Human Sciences. I'm so proud of your commitment and dedication to complete your degree. With a degree from Texas Tech, you can inspire those around you to reach higher, improve the human condition, and make the world a better place. Go Red Raiders!
Hello, my name is Jackie Fitzpatrick, and I'm faculty in the Human Development and Family Studies Department. I wanted to offer my congratulations to you today. Graduation is certainly a substantial achievement, and I wish you all good luck in your future endeavors. Thank you.
To the class of 2020, this may have been one of the most interesting years of all of your years here. But guess what? You made it. We're so proud of you and your accomplishments. We wish you nothing but the best in all of your future endeavors. Go out there and continue to wreck them.
Graduate degrees are conferred through the graduate school upon recommendation by the graduate faculty. We will begin by recognizing those who have achieved the highest academic designation, a doctoral degree. Following the recognition of our doctoral recipients, we will recognize those students who are receiving master's degrees.
Texas Tech University awards a posthumous Doctor of Philosophy in Family and Consumer Science Education from the graduate school to Ms. Christy Storms. Accepting her degree are her parents, Dean and Nancy Storm. Dr. Stuart Dane Eagleston, Hooding Professor, Dr. Stephen Fife. Dr. Nadia Berleth, Hooding Professor, Dr. Karen Alexander. Dr. Michelle Marie Jones, Hooding Professor, Dr. Karen Alexander. Dr. Fong Wong Lee. Dr. Sahan Abbasi Sarabistiani, Hooding Professor, Dr. Christy Gaines. Dr. Fariz Saad Al-Sage, Hooding Professor, Dr. Djibouti Pati. Dr. Melinda Lori Anderson Guerrero, Hooding Professor, Dr. Christy Gaines. Dr. Mernaz Abbasi, Hooding Professor, Dr. Shu Wang. Dr. Ronak Afruza, Hooding Professor, Dr. Vijay Hegi. Dr. Mohammed Sajalal Hussein Khan, Hooding Professor, Dr. Vijay Hegi. Dr. Blaine Mitchell Pearson, Hooding Professor, Dr. Charlene M. Kalinkoski. Ramon Romero III. Rana Hassan Bazaid IX. Sedanasteran Hashimi. Atina Sadat Kia. Elnaz Nahi Rafi. Angela Michelle Barrett Brady. Lachey Michelle Davis. Nita Eliza Martinez. Mawufima Yara Amuzi. Francine M. Bruce. Kurt Michael Caligari. Chloe Gibbons. Haley Danielle Hicks. Cameron Potratz. Mohammed Abur Nasir Rakib. Jill Michelle Ray, Britton Cale Simpson, Mary Janice Maker Torbert, Kaylee Brooke Bass, Hannah Grace Bruno, Allison Greer Carroll, Gary Stephen Compston Jr., Erin Elizabeth Elliott, Casey Lee Haycox, Blair J. Hayes, Kira Nicole Hernandez, Caitlin Adriana Holston, Ryan Edward McElfresh, Gabrielle Kathleen Mohammed, Celeste Althea Morin, Siobhan Enid Morrison, Mia Onshaw Nelson, Amber Lynn Ritz, Ashley Roberts, Anna Sophia Salazar, Stephanie Renee Spanauer, Victoria Mary Spina Azola, Hannah Mae Thomas, Madeline Grace Trapp, Wendy Valencia, Alan Nathaniel Gonzalez, Sherry Yi Tang, David Austin Young.
We will now recognize the graduates receiving the baccalaureate degree in the College of Human Sciences.
Cynthia Chidiaga Okeke, magna cum laude with honors from the Honors College, banner bearer for the College of Human Sciences. Fleda Valeni Fernandez, summa cum laude. Talia Michelle Leos, cum laude. Brianna George, summa cum laude. Alexia Nicole Hernandez, summa cum laude. Christina Lucero Hernandez, cum laude. Stephanie Denise Sheen, summa cum laude. Taya Lene Williams. Peyton Renee Bowles. Brianna Desiree Alvier. Hannah Noel Ozinaro. Brittany Nicole Bednars. Ashley Lynn Benton, summa cum laude. Rachel Elaine Box. Victoria Katerina Castro. Sarah Grace Chaddock. Amy Michelle Chapman, cum laude. Cassidy Sue Crabb, summa cum laude. Brooklyn Michelle Crooks. Destiny J. Marie Culver, cum laude. Presley Bell Davidson, summa cum laude. Lynette Marie Diaz, summa cum laude. Candace Denise Dominguez, magna cum laude. Jerry Amber Duenas. Laura Marie Dyer, cum laude. Shelby Brianne Farmer, magna cum laude. Allison Cade Fields. Megan Alexis Flores. Stephanie Nicole Goodman. Lucy Sutton Hatch, cum laude. Samantha Renee Hernandez. Addison Janae Hightower, summa cum laude. Aaliyah Giselle Martinez. JC Lynn Martinez. Megan Elizabeth McAlinden, summa cum laude. Kirsten Brianne Neiman, summa cum laude. Anissa Frances Janae Perales. Sarah Mackenzie Peters, cum laude. Sydney Scott Purcell, cum laude. Michaela Grace Ray. Kelsey Dawn Reichert, summa cum laude. Katie Elizabeth Ritchie, cum laude. Aspen Nicole Rivera. Stephanie Guadalupe Ruiz. Allison Lorraine Sandifer, cum laude. Delaney Renee Sansom, Abby Morgan Say, Audrey June Sebald, McKenna Nicole Shelton, Taylor Colette Smith, cum laude, Taya Marie Soberano, cum laude, Kaylee Britton Spears, summa cum laude, Allison Kate Sprinkle, Jewel Marie St. Louis, cum laude, Jordan Elizabeth Terrell, magna cum laude, J.C. Renee Tibbles, cum laude, Devin Elise Tyus, Grace Kenidu Ugwebu, Kerrigan Danielle Williams, Shaylin Grace Wood, Mackenzie Elaine Yale, Jordan Duran Aguirre, Ashley Nicole Alexander, Christopher Malik Allen, cum laude with honors from the Honors College, Kylie Sage Allen, Christabel G. Ayala, Catherine Elizabeth Baldridge, magna cum laude, Juliana Lindsay Barnes, Carolyn Elaine Bass, Catherine Ann Baxter, Brittany Angelica Bernal, Carson Karen Botts, Daniel Cole Bowman, Trevor William Boyd, Carly Marie Cadena, Ruth Eleanor Campbell, magna cum laude, Lauren Sandra Caraway, cum laude, Jacqueline Elizabeth Carruthers, Jesus Nathaniel Carrion, Courtney Elizabeth Castler, cum laude, Marissa Evelyn Cavazos, Brandon Lee Chapman, Sarah Diane Clark, magna cum laude, Destiny Elizabeth Klein, cum laude, Haley Renee Copeland, Kelsey Allison Croft, Harley Marie Deason, Lisette Dominguez, Sarah Nicole Eves, Lillian Gozi Ngege, Kirsten Uresti England, summa cum laude, Chloe Rose Fields, Shanice Renee Francois, cum laude, Alicia K. Gutierrez, Larissa Renee Halford, Sarah Ann Hartman, summa cum laude, Gracie Lee Henderson, Valeria Monique Hernandez, magna cum laude, Andrea Marie Herrera, Shelby Lynn Hoffman, Anthony Ikong and Yang, cum laude with honors from the Honors College, Sydney Ashton Irons, Luis Angel Iturriaga, Leo Johns, Silas T. Kazadi, Caitlin Samantha Ketcherside, Mason James Lefevre, Alexander Emerson Leffler, Jonathan Osberto Lemus, Allison Lee Liverance, William Nicholas Martin, magna cum laude, Alyssa Brooke Martini, Lauren Gail McKay, cum laude, Victoria Lane Mendoza, cum laude, Madison Caitlin Monroe, Caitlin Nicole Morgan, cum laude, Kayla Von Napper, Natalie Nguyen, magna cum laude, Catherine L.B. Norris, Brooke Nina Oboli, Vanessa Alexis Ordonez, Whitney Elise Owens, Sarah Lynn Penny, Lindsay Ann Pike, Morgan M. Pilgrim, magna cum laude, Audra Nicole Pipkin, Alyssa Renee Potter, cum laude. Elizabeth Oliver Prisgoda. Danielle L. Ramirez. Abraham Robledo, cum laude. Felicia Nicole Robledo. Marciela Fidencia Rodriguez, magna cum laude. Joanna Carolina Romero Franks, summa cum laude. Bailey Dax Shahan. Megan Lynn Schultz. Taryn Nicole Simmental. Kaylee Brooke Simmons. Olivia Ann Smart, magna cum laude. Dolores Alejandra Solis, magna cum laude. Kami Marie Story, summa cum laude. Angelia Renee Taylor, magna cum laude. McKinley Dawn Thacker. Sophia Tong V. Tran, magna cum laude with honors from the Honors College. Avery Morgan Tubbs. Kendra Taylor Reyna Turpin, cum laude. Erica Valdez, cum laude. Amber Nicole Bela. Marcella Beatrice Villacorte. Cassidy Ann Warren Parrish. Brenna L. Wiles. Ariana Renee Williams. Alan Ye. Laurel Ruth Young. Sandru Izagiri Inojos. Kayenciola Akingbade. Alma Cecilia Ariano. Mariel Bueno. Haley Marie Carter. Sydney Elizabeth Cundiff, summa cum laude with honors from the Honors College. Christina Jo DeVoy. Isabel Elena Dunn, cum laude. Julia Noel Guerra. Marina Khan. Katie M. Knight. Tatum Lee McGehee, summa cum laude. Ashley Rose McGuire, cum laude. Abigail Elise Metcher, magna cum laude. Angelica Rose Okenda. Brooke Mackenzie Polmeyer, cum laude. Eileen Rios, magna cum laude. Michael A. Watson. Eric Anthony Wadjaja. Olivia Ashton Williams, with honors from the Honors College. Brianne Marie Bartles, summa cum laude. Christian Anthony Herrera. Gentry Ray Hicks, magna cum laude. Trinidad Lopez, cum laude. Shannon Lee Martin. Allie Morgan Netz, magna cum laude. Kayla Elizabeth Owings, cum laude. Brittany Price. Savannah Marie Wilson, summa cum laude. Devin Wayne Baker. John Reese Benavides. Joseph Manuel Blankenship. Daniel Jack Bohm. Mary Claire Masterson Boyce. Mason Thomas Burke. Ty Waterman Chestnut. Andrea Korkovic, summa cum laude. Rachel Nicole Cormier, summa cum laude. Logan DeBell. Jane Marie De La Rosa. Marwa Diab Elaran, summa cum laude. Erin Abigail Freeman. Conley K. Fuqua, summa cum laude. Samantha Danielle Gomez, cum laude. Adrian Javier Gonzalez. Shelby Ann Henderson, summa cum laude. Paul Justin Hensley, summa cum laude. Alyssa Nicole Love. Dionisio Maldonado. Griffin Boakes Marchand. Samuel Wayne Marshall, summa cum laude. David Mendoza. Andrew Daniel Munoz. Matthew Dean Nichols. William Tucker Rotenberry. Emily Ann Rogers. Krishna Dev Sachadeva. Antoine LeVar Shade. Jared L. Tobin. Jared Tomsu. Jacob T. Turpin. Keith Michael Warren. Caitlin Ashley Albrecht, summa cum laude. Omar Bader Alo Tabai. Muhammad Ibrahim Al Sarayi. Ronaldo Enrique Alvarado. Lauren B. Cato, magna cum laude. Cameron James Crumbly. Carter Jean Dunn. Trevor B. Dykes. David Alexander Gonzalez. Samantha Priscilla Gonzalez Ruida, summa cum laude. Davis Cole Goolsby. Thomas Gilbert Gray III. Luke Jackson Haberly. Julia Isabel Hernandez. Brianna Malika Hook. Shane Patrick Lawler. Angel Lopez. Olivia Lane McCollum, magna cum laude. Zoe Claire Parkey, magna cum laude. Nicholas Roman Rizzo. Sanitha Rodriguez. Joyce Rosales. Zachary J. Sharp. Blair Cameron Williams. Afridi Zaman. Melissa Artia. D. Adam Cardenas. Emma Suzanne Eichmann, magna cum laude. Bernice Maria Enzola Cuvila. Macy Colleen Lilly. Alicia Noel Ramos, cum laude. Brittany Ann Robertson. Constance Helena Roy. Summer Danielle Smith. Jacob Wayne Banda. Lizeth Salvador. Alan J. Bunn.
Alyssa Mallory Lona, magna cum laude.
Congratulations to all graduates. In addition, in an effort to keep all of you connected, each undergraduate will receive a complimentary one-year membership to the Texas Tech University Alumni Association, made possible by the Office of the President, and a one-year membership to the Red Raider Club, made possible by a generous gift from George and Linda McMahon.
It all began with the first loud and proud graduates of Texas Tech. Those dreamers and trailblazers had a vision to create an organization that would serve as a connection for alumni to one another and to the school they loved so dearly. A vision to give back by supporting the next generation and help the university continue to grow and strive. That vision for the Texas Tech Alumni Association has never changed. We represent more than 200,000 alumni across the world. No matter what you do or where your life takes you, you're part of the loud and proud alumni of Texas Tech. You're one of us.
Saturday in the Big 12, and a lot still on the line. In two City for the boys in the black and red.
The Alumni Association extends congratulations to each of the December 2020 graduates. You are encouraged to maintain contact with Texas Tech University through your Alumni Association. The association is particularly pleased to honor the undergraduate students ranking highest academically in each college and will recognize this accomplishment with a plaque mailed to each of the highest ranking students. Please join me in congratulating these honor students.
Graduates, as we come to the end of this commencement exercise, I appreciate the opportunity to again offer my personal congratulations. The entire Texas Tech University community is proud of you, just as are your parents, loved ones, and friends. And I know you join with me in acknowledging and thanking family and loved ones, as well as faculty and staff, for all they have done to help you to get to this important point in your life. You've changed and you've grown during your time at Texas Tech, but you've also made a difference in our university. You've impacted the lives of your classmates, some of whom will be among your best friends for the rest of your life. Your personal success and achievements have and will continue to elevate the reputation of our university. With your talents, your Texas Tech education, and the persistence you've displayed, you are well positioned to succeed. But your ultimate success in life is not determined by what you know today, but rather what you continue to learn and how you continue to grow personally and professionally. Be a lifelong learner. Nurture your intellectual curiosity. Be committed to your family, to your friends, to your community, and to causes that make a difference in this world. You reveal your Red Raider character from the commitments you make. Strive for honor evermore. That is an essential part of what Texas Tech is about. Because you are Red Raiders, there's an expectation you'll change the world for the better. I know that you will add to the legacy of our university. Remember that you will forever be a member of the Texas Tech family, a family that is built on close personal relationships, common experiences, and a love and a passion for a place where you spent some of the most defining years of your lives. Friendships made here will always be a part of your life. Stay connected to Texas Tech. Return to campus when you can, and tell the world with pride that you are a Red Raider. To the class of December 2020, I extend my heartfelt congratulations and best wishes, and always, go Tech. And now the Matador song will be sung by Mr. Jeremy Brown, who is receiving a Bachelor of Music degree.
Fight, matadors, for Tech, songs of love we sing to thee. Bear our banners far and wide, ever to be our pride. Fearless champions ever be, stand on heights of victory, strive for honor evermore. Long live the Matador!